Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the bit of a late quick start into the gameplay. It's due to the teams not responding to the message I did send them about the delay issues. So however, very sorry about that, but we are going to be starting very quickly. So there was a bit of a minor issue with the contacting organization aspects of it and being a lastminute.com. However, we will be getting straight to the gameplay, so ignore that fact. Let's get to it, shall we? We do have Berserk on the attacking side for the first round. OBJ will be inside of the tunnels. So far, Dub City will be on the defense, hopefully trying to get these points in, as this are the finals. Very tense field matches coming ahead. Everyone will be playing this very carefully and very intently to make sure they will win this. So I did try to contact them earlier about waiting a few minutes just so I would go to the scoreboard and have a bit of a pre-show chat, but unfortunately I will not be going ahead. But for the time being, please ignore the fact I'm a little bit fast about that. But anyway, do have the guy and D Grim pushing up for the left side, going into the backside tunnels. Might get into major contact with Grim Reaper, who will be watching for the behind flank. Do have Mike Rue, who will be on a drone trying to catch some people playing a bit aggressively here. Might go inside the tunnel to get some spots down. Trying to clear those angles will be very important out for everyone. So going up to DC Grim, we do see he is going for the bit of a push. Will get taken out here by D-Dim if he just play aggressively, but no, just managed to get past safe, however, for the time being. We do have Partizan, who's just now starting to push up through the left side tunnels. Dolman has heard some footsteps and has made the call out. So Partizan's location has been revealed. The timeout is on 3 minutes and 40 seconds already, so it's a bit quick to start with. I do imagine that may be accidental, not exactly sure. Good use of the drone, trying to gather some intel. Might take Grim here, which could definitely help the team out, given the call out. Grim is in the open. G-Dream, nice first pick in the behind tunnel. That's definitely going to upside Berserk here on the push. Next team will be watching his tablet, trying to make sure giving the call. Jake Crew is now pushing back, trying to support the lane, which is now exposed. The guy's going to start pushing up with, of course, G-Dim. Taking utility. He's a flashbang. Starting to go push through a little bit now. Drake Crew will be definitely starting to think about aggressively pushing this now. He is watching the angle, trying to make sure they cannot cross. Ooh, just missed that. Down goes Partizan from DC. Very nice. Unfortunately not catch up. Was trying to finish making the poles and stuff ready. Say I did not have enough time to exactly get ready with this, but I promise I will try to recruit myself during the timeout section. Berserk is already pushing from the back. Drake will be outnumbered here. Hopefully Domain can support him here. They are making quite a lot of noise, so DC will be prepared. Jake is watching the cross. Oh, sees Mike, unfortunately misses him. Maybe going for a bit of aggressive push here. Mike gets some smoke out, trying to make as much ground as possible here. More smoke. Utility is just being thrown and used for this. X is maybe pushing out for another attack.
Готов.
30 seconds remaining. Just take out D-Grim.
There's 3 bodies up there.
It's now 1v3. He gets taken out. Nice trade there. Maybe the first point to Dub City Warriors. Very well done to DC. I say, very sorry about the very quick start. It was not unprepared for any of this. So it's start prediction. Start prediction. Anyway. So very unfortunately we will have to start very quickly, but now that we do have a bit of a timeout and break, I can finish off setting everything up. Of course, I am the caster for this evening, GlueSniffer, the one and only, and my name is not even on the thing yet again. There was a very last minute change of plans. I was not meant to be able to cast this. I was going to be not casting at all this evening, but due to not having enough players, I was told lastminute.com to do this, so that is why I am here. But please excuse me for being a little bit frantic due to everything being so rushed. But regardless, I should be able to get back onto it and we should be pretty good to go for next round. Of course, the map chosen will be Snow Peak and the bands from Dub City will be Subway and Cargo. So we have to see how they're going to play this. The OBJ is of course inside the tunnels. Berserk is now on the defense. Dub City on the attack. Trying to keep up some more team synergy here. And let's get straight to the game push. Checking over the Berserk who are probably
Literally 6. Well, you should take the lead again because quickest draw.
Well, I think it was
getting themselves ready. So XT and Grim will be going for the behind push with DCs going for the main tunnel sections.
Need to learn this one better.
Got Dolmain, Jake Crew and Chill Will watching the tunnel side pushes. Grim and Mike watching the side tunnel entrance. Super Partisan is doing a little bit of a flashbang push. Will not catch anyone for now. Jake is now the first one in the lead, making the main plays here. The main objective for these guys is just trying to make as much ground as possible, as the tunnels are very notorious for being able to hide players, and it's very punishable if you don't check everything. So, doing the thing. Ooh, excellent C4 from the guy, taking out XT. Use a grenade on top of him. Just take him out as well. The guy is rushing around. Can Grim take it? Nice trade from both these players. That is 2 down for Dub City and 1 for Berserk. It's now 3v4. Hopefully Dub City can make some sort of play here to try to get back the numbers. They're still pushing through the tunnels. Oh, Tarzan is coming across now. And he is taken out from Dolmain. Nice shot there, the MCX. Making it now 3v3. Making the numbers more even and fair. Spraying it down but gets taken out from Drake. It's now 2v3. They have the numbers advantage. They could well possibly go for a cap here. Oh! Just take down Jake.
Give me up, give me
and
up, give me up.
Echo 2.
Echo 2.
Revive will be going ahead, but well, Pine's trying to go for it. Aha! Nice play there, making the first point going to Berserk. Legendary little play there. Getting him in so far. Oof. So, very nice plays from both the teams so far. So far, it does appear that Dub City is the better one for the defense. Definitely showing off with their skill there. Unfortunately, they could have well possibly had the second round just then, but they went for the revive and the pass took well good care of that and made sure to use that to their advantage. And it does appear the OG will be on the southern hangar side spawn. this OBJ spawn is very notorious of being quite difficult to attack depending on the defense structure, as Dub City is commonly known for having quite good results on defense. This could really pay out in their favor. Trying to get the point advantage over Berserk will definitely help them out in their favor, so we'll just have to see how they're going to do that. Just good time to get on this. Oh, didn't need to do it. Anyway, I say it's quite clear to see that both the teams are really battling it out, as this is the finals. In fact, both teams will be very hoping to try to dig down deep here. Dub City and Berserk have been battling out, dominating the EU scene for the Challenger Cup. Unfortunately, there's only 3 teams attending this this season, but hopefully, regardless, they can still keep the type of energy up which we are desiring. But as I say, for the current moment, it will be these 2 teams winning it all for today. So the spawns are very split between, may see a few pushes through the northern hangar across the lake, which may offer us a little bit of a cheeky advantage point to try to take a few picks down. DC's goal right now is just trying to protect and play safe, trying to make sure they don't get taken out here. I will say it's quite a unusual circumstance for me currently right now, as I've just been told that I could do VRML 1 if I felt confident, and I was like, I don't really, but I guess I might as well. So please do appreciate the fact that I am fairly new to the casting scene for VRML, and regardless, do appreciate behind it. We are, but it looks at waiting on one player from Dub City. Still kind of waiting to see if there will be a timeout due to it, but I will imagine they either will start with 4v5 or hopefully try to get the other one in. For the current moment, we will be waiting. But we are indeed waiting to see what is going to happen for now. Still waiting to figure out what is going to happen. I don't believe there is a timeout, but we are still waiting for confirmation. Possible timeout, maybe going ahead 5 minutes, put a player down for DC side. If not, DC will be having to play with a 5v4. But I say, regardless, if you want to go a few of the spawn locations for Berserk, we do have the tank garage, the very quick spawn up in the north. And of course we do have the ones at the lake, which could be an interesting play, as we have different teams split off into different sectors, trying to gather like the lake control, because lake is a very nice place to try to attack from. It's so open and so defensible to where it can be utilized in some ways. But anyway, I am GlueSniffer, the Mr. Caster Man. As you did say, indeed. So for the current moment, we are still waiting on one player from DC to Sharp. But regardless, as we are waiting, I may as well pull up some information about DC and of course Berserk. I do believe DC and Berserk have played previously in a match versus each other, So we have to see if they can try to batter that out. Because DC is of course gold compared to Berserk, which is a silver team, so it's a real jump in skill gap here, but maybe Berserk can surprise us and show off. So yeah, going off their previous matches, it does appear that Berserk actually beat DC 12-5 on another map, so that's very interesting to see. Despite being perhaps a lower team than the underdog in this match, they still have a good chance to win this, going off their previous records with Dub City, of course. Going off the past few rounds we have witnessed, it does appear that the matches are very even balanced, coming down to the last 1v1 type moments. So hopefully we can see a bit more action like that, get the tents up, have to see the team's actions in plays, see what type of new strategies and options they do have presented to them, to see some excellent type strategies ahead of us, so that will be very interesting to see. I do believe we will be having a timeout for how long it has been, yet no response from either of the teams so far, unfortunately. Say, not quite sure what is going on in the tent for the moment. It does appear that Dub City is trying to get another play in frantically. It does appear Berserk is trying to get them to start, so we may possibly see a 4v5, which will benefit Berserk massively here. But it's really up to Dub City's actions, but I've not received any form of words the past few minutes about timeouts or anything at all, so I'm not exactly sure what their plan is for this. If they take too long, of course, League Mods will have to step in and force the match to start, or, you know, make DC forfeit, which would be very unfortunate to see. And it appears XT has returned, so we will be starting very shortly. The 5th player for Dub City has returned, so that is very good news for DC's sake. I would normally have something to talk about during these little sections, but due to the lastminute.com nature of this cast, I am a little bit stunted for some conversation. Did wish I would have some form of co-cast to bounce off each other, but I guess unfortunately all the casters were unavailable. That is why they decided to put the newbie in control of the camera for this evening. And we will be starting very shortly. Very good timing, of course. Which will be round 3. Checking across with DC.
Yeah,
They're probably panicking about it.
do that, but if you want to come in a bit, I wouldn't fight them. One of them's a sniper.
There's gonna be 2 snipers, most likely. Я думал,
Дым. Возьми дым.
давай так
The dog have got on the far spawn, so they do have the quick spawn it through the tank garage. With the guy will be going flanking away with the team, going through probably tunnels.
Парни, а вы здесь подойдите и подождите, не лезьте, пока Антоха не прочекает. И берем все правее.
We do have Dolmain next to the helicopter at the barricades, Grim at the little power generator, and Chill will be watching cross towards the next barricades. The team has decided to play for a very defensive spot right now. We have Dolmain next to OBJ, Grim at the little power generator. We do have Jake Crew at the boxes, watching across lake into bunker. And of course we do have Not Peta, which is Ruby watching across the lake, and Chilwell, which is watching the cross. This is a very nice defensive push they do have set up for them. We do got Dim now starting to push up. Probably going to be taking this very slowly, trying to make sure they do not get spotted. So they have made their way up towards the little bunker section.
Давай за мной чисто.
Possible battle may occur with not Petter.
Я упускаю. Упускаю игрушку.
The drone does go out for Mike.
Ебать он шумный.
That'll be a great utility for them. So Parzan's just trying to get an angle, but will not be able to see anybody for where he is. So both teams have been taking this very slowly so far. Oh, sniper shots have gone out from Parzan.
Так, за ящиком
From the
прям
looks of it.
никого не вижу. За ящиком
Up.
никого.
Oh no, Petter is shooting in towards the bunker.
За холмом моток справа высовывается. За холмом справа высовывается.
Enemy has been spotted.
Андрюха, его отсюда не видно, он с правой стороны высовывается, смотрит.
So far they are taking this very slowly. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. They have used 2 minutes so far. But if they can try to hopefully win this, it will be in their favour. Hap is now going for the left side push for the lane. More shots from the SKS. And, oh, down goes the drone from Grim Reaper. Now Pap is aware of it. Chillwell is watching cross and will definitely be quick to react. Few minutes on the clock. They need to start pushing up at just a little bit quicker now. Pap is now slowly pushing around the corner and just go for the push. Chillwell has an angle. Down goes Pap from Chillwell. Nice shot there. First pick is down. We have Mike. And as far as I'm across the lake. Not Petter, it's shooting. Trying to take out the sniper, which is the guy.
Я смотрю. Пошел вперед.
Jake Crew is watching the little barrack, the little box. Might get spotted here. Possibly from Parzan. Down goes the guy from not Petter.
Стой, я слышу пиздюка, он тут трендит что-то.
Parzan trying to bait
hear
out
you.
Jake to push.
Go-
Out with a
go with me.
flashbang. Gets hit in the face by the flash. Down goes Mike from not Petter. Nice little shot there. Jake Crew will be definitely pushing up now, trying to confirm that down. Oh, Parzan is shooting a teammate there. Fortunately, does not take him down. Down goes Parzan, unfortunately. Living out 1v5.
Hey, on me.
Call has been made. James has to make some sort of magical play. And he gets taken out. Now bit the second Dub City Warriors. Oh. That was a very nice defense from Dub City. No players were downed. That was a flawless round for Dub City. Very nice defensive plays, very protective, making sure they have multiple players to watch multiple angles. So Berserk needs to push up a little bit quicker, as they did take too long in my opinion, which did make them push just a little bit too aggressively. However, that was still a very nice play to see. It's the sniffer of blue, indeed, it is the sniffer of blue. So now it's on the Berserk side now for the defense. Possibly we may see a bit more aggressive push from Berserk. We'll have to see. Berserk is very more on the more aggressive side, in my opinion. So hopefully we will see them push up for this round, but we'll have to see how that will go for them. I must say, very nice plays there. Very good job to Chillwell taking out Pap. Definitely cleared out the right side lane for the flank. to say regardless. Very nice little shots across the lake, especially with the snipers. But now Dub City turn will be on the attack. Possible spawn may be at the tank garage again, so it will be very interesting to see how they will play it differently from Berserk. They'll probably be playing a little bit more aggressively, in my opinion, as Dub City is getting a little bit more confident now, going off on how they've been playing. As they are the upper dogs in this type of situation, they would have the more of the ego boost. So that made them do something a bit more interesting, a bit more aggressive, which could easily could well possibly make them win or lose depending on how it goes. And the people will be starting very shortly on to round 4.
Alright, I got the line.
Taking over on DC side. They are getting ready for the push, and they have got on the similar spawn to Berserk. They do have the quicker spawn, however,
I'll
though.
push left side with you, Graham.
And they're all getting ready for the push. Berserk is following a similar type defense strategy used by Dub City. However, Pap is going for the attack, as I said previously, are playing a bit more aggressively. Micro is on the right side, so is G Dim. Protecting the right side. Oh, excellent shot from Pap, taking out Chill Will. Might get traded though, yeah, and he is refragged from Grim Reaper. And that is 1 down for each side for now. The guy will be watching the late, trying to predict any form of push. Ever no, just it looks of it will be pushing that side.
Leave him there, let's cap on him.
They're planning out a little aggressive cap possibility that will be very interesting to see if that does occur. Micro's almost possibly being spotted by Domain here. If Micro just pitches out just a little bit more, he'll definitely be taken out. Oh, shots from Grim Reaper. Getting very close. Out goes some smoke. So they are playing a lot more aggressively compared to Berserk on the left side lane. They are making some distance now. Out goes a grenade toss. Does not catch anyone off guard, however. To appear, Grim Reaper and Drake are trying to bait out Mike. Mike's trying to go for a peek. Oh, pushes back. Jake and Grim are pushing up now. Because are being had towards Domain, but he does avoid them. Drake Will goes around the corner. Trying to bait out D Grim.
Ко мне идут. Флэш сейчас будет.
Oh, down goes Jake. Very nice aggressive push there. Grim is trying to get a refrag onto Mike. Mike is playing it safe and not pushing this. Oh, on the trade. Down goes G-Dim. But Grim Reaper is downed and is finished off. No Peter tries to save him, but is unfortunately able to. It's now a 2v3 situation now. Attention is high for DC. We do have Parsant, which is pushed up to a more aggressive position. If he just moves to the left, he will be able to take out Not Peter. Not Peter is down from Mike. The guy is taken out from Domain. Possible res onto Not Petter will be probably going ahead. The numbers game is very important for now. And the res is up. Tarzan does appear to be lurking around, trying to see anybody, which is playing aggressively now.
There's one.
Oh, Tarzan almost gets taken out.
Yep.
Dolmain's now starting to push up now.
Got smoke.
2 minutes remaining. They could possibly be thinking about a cap. Mike Crew's now peeking around the corner. Down goes Tarzan, and he's taken out from Notpeta. It's now a 2v1. Mike versus Dolmain and Notpeta. Tensions are high. Down.
Keep going.
Does Dolmain, can Dolmain refrag him? It's now a 1v1. Oh, and the trade, and that goes to DC. Wow. And that's another point to DC, leaving it to be a 1-3. DC are killing it so far. One more round remaining for them to get the win on the first map. They're feeling very confident, and now it's on their best side, the defense. All they have to do is just do a very good defense, and they've easily won one map. Only one more and they can win this entirely. Who's messaged me? Commentary? I say very nice plays from Dub City. They are absolutely cleaning it towards Berserk. Berserk needs to really make a play or try to go for a cap, try to win this. Berserk's main goal will be just to survive. Trying to play too aggressively, just need to play a bit more back. So I will understand why they are very nervous about this. But regardless, so far it's been a pretty fair, even balanced game. Dub City is now taking the lead, and they will be going for another run. It is round, I believe, 5. There you go. Checking in, of course, with Berserk, which will definitely be a bit more stressed now. Trying to make sure they do win this.
Тут вон можно пройти, или вон там прямо дальше.
DC are trying to keep it light-hearted for now, having a few jokes and laughs.
Yeah, I'll be right here, bro. I'll be right here watching for you.
Notpeta's going for a very aggressive push, trying to get up to Horseshoe. And is now crouched down behind the ice boulders. This is a very good position to be in. May be able to catch up Pap and Mike right now. Oh, he's having some tracking issues. Fortunately, did not get spotted from Pap. If he had a grenade, he could most definitely toss it in there and take 3 of them out. Out goes a flashbang. Out goes a good. Barely misses Grim Reaper, just a few more meters and that would have taken him out. Oh shite, I've been with the wrong things on, haven't I? GlueSniffer is quiet. Okay, I will change to it, shall I? I always have been doing the wrong scores, haven't I?
Стой, он, по-моему, справа.
Okay, I fixed it. There we go. Unfortunately, did not catch that kill. Oh, not Peter's going for it. Does take up us and for Guy. Takes out Mike as well. Tarzan will definitely trying to go for a repeat. Try and take out Notpeta. Does avoid him. Notpeta's an absolute killing machine. Out goes the flashbang. Notpeta is hit. Calling him out. Oh, he's blinded and he gets taken out for it. It's now a 4v1. Very bad situation for Tarzan to be in. I'm sorry for accidentally putting the scores the wrong way round. Usually the home team takes Marsoc, and they have not done so for this evening.
Жди, я сейчас подниму тебя.
That has thrown me off just a little bit. But regardless, Parsons now starting to go for a little push. Still waiting to try to see what he's going to do here. Dolmain is behind him. And they're shooting at him, and he is taking them out. And that'll be a Dub City win for the first map. That was a very well played first round and map for Dub City. Trying to keep the team synergy up here. Hopefully they can try to get the second win down to make sure they can win the finals. So I'm a little bit I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what is really happening at this point. I'm just here for the good time. Anyway. However, that was a very well done for Dub City. Berserk will be definitely panicking, trying to make sure they will win the second round and map. I don't want to say round. Second map. The teams will be now deciding what they want to play for the next map pick. I do believe it will be Berserk's choice. Hopefully they will be picking a map which does favour them. We will have to hope. So they did ban Subway and Cargo, so we'll not be able to see those maps in the game for tonight. Even though Subway is clearly the best map. For the while, we will be having to wait to see what they're going to choose. Regardless. I say for now, that was very well done to Dub City. Very, very well done to Dub City. And of course, this is... Oh, okay. Anyway. So let's just quickly add all the names in for this evening. Okay. Great. But so far this has been pretty well played from both teams. So we're going to have a very exciting first few rounds. Berserk is on the attack. Dub City will be on the defense. The OJ is located at the little side connecting straight next to the UTV in front of Market. So they do have quite a few places where they can play Dub City for this evening. Berserk has a few options on how to approach this, of course. So we have to see how they're going to try to win this. This is their pick, so they do have the upper hand in some aspects. So let's just add the second one. I'll say for now. Very nice plays. Man, my throat is dying for today. If most of you didn't catch it, the NA CCs last night was very much intense. It was a very hectic mess for the NA CCs, but this is very much relaxed, as there is only 2 teams for the finals, unfortunately. It will be a very slow pace and more relaxed thing compared to last night. However, the NA ones later will be more exciting, I will imagine, as there was more team selection, and it would mean there's more better off teams, and it would end up being whichever team can try to outsmart the other one more. I say regardless. Very nice and very well done. But yeah, I say, if you want to become a VRML caster, all you have to do is just sniff some glue. This is evidential proven. But all well. So, but for the moment, we are still waiting to figure out what is going on. We do appear to be having some missing players on both sides. Not exactly sure what is happening there for now. We're going to be having a few players switch arounds for now, as it does appear DC and Berserk have a few players which cannot be here for the current moment. So very well played. So very well done to DC, of course, when it got the first map. We will be waiting to figure out what is happening with the players for the moment, but we hopefully will be starting very shortly. For the current moment, we are trying to still figure out if they are going to play the 4v4 or they're going to try to get a few more players back in. But DC so far has been killing it. It does appear to be a little bit of toxicity going between these two teams, so that is very unfortunate to see for the moment. It does appear there is full teams for the moment, so we'll be starting very shortly, we hope. It is for now round one. It's like on the attack, DC will be on the defense. And we'll be starting indeed very shortly indeed. Checking over with DC, of course.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of toxicity going on between both the teams currently, so that is very unfortunate to see. There's a few cheating accusations going on, but that will be up to the league mods to decide if any cheating has been occurring. But they are accusing DC of cheating, but I personally didn't see any form of issues in any of the gameplay. However, that's up to the league mods to decide what will happen with that. Regardless, we do have DC players playing very defensively. Does appear to be having some slight conflicts, but anyway. Berserk is now starting to push up. DC will be playing very defensively. But here. Drake Crew is watching into the market. So is XT at the far back. Chiro and Notpeda watching the far behind. Does appear to have Mike and D Grim going from the behind push across the street. Shots are being had. Down goes Jake, and so does man. Nice trade there. Jake is still resable for the moment, and does appear both the teammates are going in to try to res him. The res do occur. Nice fender. Oh, but no, Jake gets taken out regardless, but does take out another one with him. Jake is going for it. It's now 3v4. Shots are being had from the guy, and of course Grim Reaper. Grim Reaper does back off a little bit. Pedo is pushing up. Might get taken out here from G-Dim. Shots are being had towards the two players. Down goes Grim. But no. The trade between D-Rim and Not Peta is now a 2v2. No, the TK. The unfortunate TK from Chill Will onto XT. It is now 1v2. Unfortunately. The poor TK. Chill has been swallowed from the guy. Is being cornered. Cannot really move for the moment. He is pinned. This could perhaps make Mike trying to go for a cap. But we'll just have to see. Guys trying to get an angle onto Chill Will through the little hedge at the little shop. Oh, Jill barely avoids getting shot just then. And has escaped. Jill will be checking over OBJ. It is now up to Chill Will now to try to win this. Was kind of cornered himself in a very bad position for now. Once have landed. Oh no! Oh, Chilla gets taken out from Mike. Very quick, snappy shot there. Very good job to see. And with the first point to Berserk. Very unfortunate that DC did have that TK and a few other instances of bad fortune, especially when two players possibly almost could have got taken out if they weren't chatting in the center. So that will be the first point to Berserk. Hopefully both these teams can look aside any of the conflict they are having right now and try to have a nice respectful game. For the current moment, Dub City will be most definitely considering a form of capping right now, as they really want to try to win this and try to get some points down right now. So for them, they already have the first win advantage. They will not be wanting to play a tiebreaker. And I imagine they would probably only want to play 2 maps just for that MMR type sake. 2 maps are only going to be required for this evening if DC can win the second one. If not, it'll come down to a tiebreaker on the 3rd map. Okay, Blue has been sniffed. What's step 2? Yes, of course. Anyway, going to the gameplay. It is round 2. Taking over with DC.
I'm going through market.
Shoot down west or east.
Toby, can you just get up in the kiosk? Toby, go up in the turret.
Ну, смотри, но ты оттуда, они слева могут зайти.
Можешь в комнату побежать в белую.
And both teams are off. Feel like it will be on the defense, trying to protect the same OBJ as previously stated. Joanne probably will be rushing up to the 2nd floor level, trying to get a few angles through the market. The baby will have Green Reaper and XC and not Peter in the main market. Oh, shot the main fire. Down goes Shake. Very nice shot there. XC is spraying down with the LMG. Enter little metal shack, which is wall bangable. XC is just spraying through anything right now, trying to stop any of the team from pushing. Grim Reaper is watching the guy's general position in preemptive fort. So XC is making work with the LMG fire. We have Chill Room, which is just left, blue building. Trying to see if Pap will be in the left side corner. Oh, Chill has been spotted and it will be taken out from Pap. Very nice shot just there. Living out 5v3. Berserk so far has been winning it over DC. This is, by the looks of it, their more preferred map. Smokes have gone out, trying to smoke out for Guy. DC are possibly trying to go for a cap here. The street is not safe for her to cross as Pap will be watching the cross. Shaman is now moved up next to OBJ. And the tracers are going crazy, as you can see. Every player is looking in every direction. So we're just waiting on Dubsy to try to make some form of play for now. Of course, Pap will be watching the street, trying to get someone out here. Grim may possibly be the first one to go out as he crosses. Down goes Grim, and so does not Peter. Very nice double kill, leaving now to a 1v5. This is very poor situational standpoint. Peter is just downed and it's finished off for now. It is truly a 1v5. It is up to him to try to win this. XC the last one standing. So XC being by himself has retreated into the small bazaar. Is going into blue room. We'll definitely see his teammate which has died. Pat may have heard. Just up here, Pat is unaware of XC's position. Very unfortunate about it, and that will just go another point to Berserk. So someone just kind of just scared the shit out of me. Anyway, very well done to Berserk, who are now showing their true skill, trying to get the points back. Definitely showing the better beneficial factors of this so far. Anyway, sorry about that. So is in the lead. The OBG spawn has moved towards the yellow tank. Dub City is on the defense. Hopefully they can try to get this back. Right now they will be very anxious about this. They really trying to want to win this map. As we will move on to another map, which will be the tiebreaker. Didn't used to be named Infused Power. A little Q&A about me. My official name on Twitch and on other platforms is Infused Power. However, for VRML's sake, I have renamed myself to GlueSniffer. If anything else, I am GlueSniffer. Just for VRML. On Steam and every other game I play, my username is GlueSniffer. But when it comes to other socials, I am Infused. Jamie, the caster, does like to call me the wrong name sometimes. I think Percy just to get onto my nerves. It is round 3. Dub City will definitely most be anxious about trying to win this now.
Dude, I hate the winter time. It's so fucking cold.
GlueSniffer is a wonderful, mysterious man. Anyway, it does appear that DC will be starting to push up now. Green Reaper's going into blue room. Jake will be going at the container. You have X here, not Peter watching thing. Oh, the spray down the street from Mike and Pap. Say majority, a few of the players are now going through market. Sprays are being had from Mike and Pap as they are starting to push up towards the street. The guys is now pushing up into Small Bazaar. May possibly get taken out from Grim Reaper, who is in the blue room. Throw the smoke. And throw another smoke at the tank. So not exactly sure what the guy's position is for this. Down goes Pap from Jake Crew. Very nice angle shot there. G-Dim and the guy are at the left side wall. Grim Reaper may push out here, trying to take both these players out. Shaman is pushed out. Oh, he just got G-Dim.
Echo free.
That is one down. He will be taken out as he crosses, unfortunately, from the guy. Say how many smokes are on side of OBJ. Because look, their main goal for now is trying to get a cap down. DC is stuck. Oh, down with Shaman from Chill Will. Hopefully someone can finish him off. Or the possible res may occur from the guy. Drake is just trying to make sure no one can go for the cap here. He's on the peak around the corner, trying to finish off Shaman. Unfortunately, he's unable to. Just get taken out from Mike. The guy is shooting towards Lord Peter. The guy is taken out. It's now 1v3. But DC gets it. And it's the first point towards DC. Making a stand point, trying to win it. DC's main goal for now is to try to get a few points in. They have to win this map. It is all to nothing for them now. Very good play from Berserk and Dub City. Dub City did come back on the defense, but now they are on the attack. Hopefully they can try to keep the same level of skill back up. So they do know the OBJ well for this current moment. They do have the advantage of knowing the OBJ. So hopefully they can predict a few of the spots that players will be hiding in for later. People are so stunned that I do indeed sniff glue. GlueSniffer is in a very odd man indeed. You would most definitely hear me get jump scared later on, or earlier on. And so we will be starting into round 4. Oh, are we not? They really just lied to me. They started the countdown, but they didn't actually go through with it. And that is upsetting. That is truly upsetting. Can't believe they would do something to that to me. They started the countdown when they counted it halfway through. Wow. That was very mean of them. This time it's the people who will be starting, for real we hope, onto the 4th round. So in the defense. And of course you have Dub City on the attack. Berserk's best interest in trying to play some off angles. Trying to take out Dub City here, who has got on the northern spawn. So they do have the very quick spawn.
Two push main and just distract, I guess.
It does appear they will be going for some form of distraction. Not Petter and Chill will be the form of distraction. Not Petter is going to opt up just for stylistic points by the looks of it. However, it does appear they are going to go for a very long flank across to the next street over. Trying to get main street control does appear to be their priority. The traces are out. The guy is watching the cross of the street. And does take out XT because of it. Grim Reaper ducks down and just crosses safely. But no, he does get taken out as well. This is not looking good. Jake barely avoids getting shot just then. Down goes Chill Will. This is not looking good for Dub City Warriors. It is now a 3v5. It's now up to Dub City trying to get a few kills down. Not Petter trying to get an angle onto Fagai. Down and across. Grim is crossing the street. Barely is avoided by Mike. Grim will have a very good angle over for Guy when he does pokes around. Oh, gonna get him, and he does.
Scaffold clear. On Echo 4.
That is one down for Berserk. Dim is trying to get another one. Oh, took the fire. Oh, but Grim Reaper is just better. DC Jake is taken out from Mike. It's now 3v2 for the current moment. Jake is finished off. It is now 3v2. Grim Reaper's now pushing up. Pap just spotted them, but no! Down goes Grim Reaper from Pap, leaving Not Petter, the last one remaining. We'll have a very difficult push ahead of him now. Taking the side distractions alleyway may be an advantage for him for now, as it will play a different angle of attack. Shaman will be watching a little bizarre, and Pap is also watching into the blue room and across the street. Lopez is now starting to peek out in the second blue room. And is now creeping up. He does have Mike on his right side and Pap and Shaman on his left. This will be a very difficult, engagement ahead of him. If not, he can try to go for a cap. If Mike is not looking on the right side, he could well and truly sneak up for the cap, but that is only if he can cap it very quickly. It would have no more than a few seconds remaining. And he's just going to go through and no, gets absolutely obliterated. Torn out with bullets. And that'll be another round 2 Berserk. No, it's not. That's the wrong side. Oh my god. There we go. So I'm very sorry about occasionally messing that up. It's because DC has decided, despite being host, they do want to play on a different side. but it is now 3-1. Berserk is in the lead, and by the looks of it, will most definitely be taking Bazaar down and leaving us to a last and final tiebreaker match. Sorry, I'm so over the place for this evening. I'm in a pitch black room. I really am just a man speaking into a camera. OBJ has of course moved over into the main market underneath the 2-second layer building. So into the hotel's buildings, I believe it's called. I don't know. Something which people assume is that as a caster you are expected to know every single call out in the game, but being honest with you, I just make my own call outs nowadays. So this OBJ of course is very notorious of being capped on, as it is very exposed. And sometimes Onward can have some audio issues, making it players not be able to be heard from above, so I have to hopefully hope that Dub City Warriors can try to get another point down. But more realistically, Berserk will most definitely be taking this map, as it is their forte. We will be starting it is on round 5.
Убивает. Берешь внимание направо, вот особенно леса, чтобы там никто не забежал.
Windows and doors, just gonna snipe.
Don't get ready for his comeback, VRML. Don't get ready for it.
We have to hope so. Gotta make sure to get the comeback of the century.
If them, I'd say.
Does appear that Berserk is going to go for quite a diverse flank. We do have the guy by himself going on the right side, and we do have Pat, Mike, and Shaman, and G Grim going over to the left. Chill has moved his way up to this little sneaky position. XT is inside the market next to a stall. But Shaman is rushing through into blue room. Still under sway on a push from Berserk. We do have the guy by himself, flanked around and behind. However, Dub City will be playing very OBJ orientated for this map. We do have 2 players watching behind, not Peter at the OBJ, XD at the front in the market section, and Chill watching across. It is now up to Berserk trying to make a push into the main section. Four minutes on the clock. 0 engagements have been had so far. It's been very slow. Hopefully Pap and Fagai do not unfortunately TK. Have to hope. Oh, Drake crew does appear to be going for some sort of flashbang push. It's checking down the street. Will get taken out from Pap. That is 1 person down for DC. Are being had into the main market from Mike. Does miss XT and Chillwell, fortunately. XT's trying to get a frag down here. 3 minutes on the clock. Yeah, starting to waste a bit of their time. The guy is now creeping up. So is Pap. Peter's only upstairs, just barely avoided getting taken out. Stoker's trying to get an angle. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. I still have time, but time is not of the essence. shots are being had up towards Mike. Mike is taken out from Chill Will. Very nice shot. 2 minutes remaining. Dub City does have a chance to win this. The guy and Pap is now crawling up. Sean Manning's taking it from Not Peter. It's now a 3v4. Grim is the last one defending behind. One minute and 30 seconds. Can Grim Reaper hear him though? He is playing smart though. Oh no, not Peter is taken out from G-Dim. It's now 3v3. Grim is most likely going to get assassinated here. As he cannot hear. It's a perfect... Nope, throws a smoke over him. Oh, Chillwell does save. But no, not safe for long enough. It's now 2v2. 40 seconds on the clock. The cap protection is the most important thing. Down goes D.
Echo 1. Check.
Down goes Dim. It's now Pap, last one remaining. Chillwell's coming up from the behind. Oh, and the trade. Oh, not the trade, the massacre. And that'll be the second point. The Dub City Warriors getting it back. Getting it back for redemption. The comeback is real. Very well done for Dub City on the defense. Chillwell being a real standpoint there, kind of carrying the team on that round. Takes down multiple people. The highest kill so far in the lobby does go to Pat with 9 and 3. He is going for it. On the DC side, it does go to Not Petter for 4 and 5. But Pap is absolutely massacring DC right now. Hopefully DC can try to get a cap down. If they can get the cap, they've won it. They want it. They want it, baby. They want to win this. All they need to do is get the cap. But I say DC will most definitely be setting up some nice plan. Trying to push from the behind, trying to get inside in the main room, trying to get the cap down. Anything to try to win the OBJ for this thing. This is the easiest and the most difficult OBJ to defend. With enough smoke pushes, anybody can try to run in to get the cap. And so we will be starting, so let's get to it. We're now on round 6. Okay, they have honestly just baited me again. Wow, these it's so criminal of them. They keep on starting and stopping. Okay. And we will be officially starting now on to round 6. Jesus. Yeah, checking over with DC.
004, 54, 22.
He'll be making sure to learn the cap. And they will be off. As they're trying to go for somewhat of a similar idea, but Mike and G Dim are going for the left side push down the street. The guy pushed up into the right side corridor. OBJ is, however, less supported than previously. DC are now watching from this building, looking down into market. Chill will just take a shot at Pap. Smoke is thrown. Oh, more shots are being had. Down goes Pat from Drake crew. Shaman is absolutely smoked and cannot see. The smoke pushes are intense. They are truly going for the smoke rush of the century. They're trying to go for the cap. Can he do it? Not Pedo, we believe in you. This is all big money. It's up to Not Pedo now. And the cap is done. And Dub City wins. Legendary cap with the smoke push. Legendary. Absolutely legendary. That is the wrong side. For fuck's sake. Boom, boom. Legendary cap from Dub City. And that means the winner does go to Dub City, and it's now their choice that they want to play a third map. Excellent. Excellent plays from Dub City, going for that very aggressive attack. Getting the smoke rush down, going for the cap. Oh gosh. We'll be waiting to see if they will be playing another map or they will be ending. It does appear for now we will be ending, as Berserk have chosen to not play the third map. That was legendary. DC really came back. The redemption was real. That was the greatest redemption I've ever seen. DC really put their feet down and really dig deep, trying to get that cap down, and they did it. And they've won it. And that means, however, that will be game. And that will be the ending. I have been your caster, GlueSniffer, Infused Power, aka the one and only GlueSniffer. Yes, I am Infused Power, be surprised. It's been a pleasure to cast this match, and the winner does go to Dub City. GG's to both the teams. Very nice plays from both of them. And this will be VRML 1 out.